first fight. So say, whenever you are ready, the floor is yours.
Oh, that's the thing about things like this, is that you're never actually ready, but that's the joy and that's the exhilaration. Welcome everybody back to Highway to Help 2026. This is such a cool event. It's been amazing so far. Steel City Speedsters has been an absolute incredible organization, and Cell did amazing, and shoutouts to Cell because Cell is awesome. I was a host at AGDQ this year as well as she and Threach, her, and she made us all like these incredible bracelets, and she just happened to choose like my favorite color combination, and I've gotten like 20 billion PBs since I put it on, so I think Cell is magic. And you know what else is magic? Kunio games. This is a Kunio game. Like River City Ransom, that's a game from the Kunio series. And so you see these characters look like characters from River City Ransom, and they behave like characters from River City Ransom. This is Dodgeball, which means everybody's going to freaking die. But not really. They just turn into angels, and they come back, because it's a Kunio game, and death doesn't matter. Also, you can see in the center there, like, where he should be, in the center of attention, Yellsrake, who's going to be here later today. This is a custom team I've created, because you can do that in Super Dodgeball Brawlers. This is a category which allows the creation and use of completely custom teams through the locker room feature in this game. It's such an amazing video game. I want everybody to play this, and then more people to be on the leaderboard. It's just so much fun. Without me talking your ear off forever, I'm going to hit reset, and the title screen is going to be a lot louder. One note, there are going to be some moments of white flashes in this game, just very brief throughout some of the fights, as people activate their special Kunio powers, but we'll get to that when we get there. For now, let's get to the loud title screen for a moment. Boom. Tournament mode. And a new game here, and we are going to select easy mode. I'm going to select a team, like, there's a red version of Team Song and a blue version of Team Song. This is one that was already used in a previous file. That's not what I want. I want to use a completely fresh team, so I'm using the blue one, easy mode. In this easy mode, you have a very hard ending to the game at the final of the tournament against Team USA. Spoilers. And there are actually two special matches that you can do. The first one you can access through normal mode without losing any characters throughout the tournament, and the second one you can access through hard mode without losing a single character throughout the tournament and the first special match. I'm going to do easy mode, finish that, and then because we met the incentive, thank you all so much for your donations, then I will reset the game and then show you the two special matches afterward. Fully safe, so I don't have to worry about losing any characters. Let's get this all done in countdown time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kunio! Round 1 is against Hanazono High School. This is always the same team that you face in round 1. I'm going to start off by kicking him away. I'm going to do that at the beginning of every single round, and then I'm going to run 5 steps and just pound people with the samurai shot. Boom, that's a really good first round, and then we got Samoa Joe'd. That is the duality of Kunio. We got amazing luck in the first shot, and terrible luck in the second shot, and now I think we can just do this. Now we can do our aerial shot. Nope. But Yells is going to be right there. He's good. I'm going to wait for Ricky to get back here and pant, and then he's done. That is round 1 against Hanazono. So there's actually a lot to explain. It's a very simple game loop. You're going to be seeing a lot of the same thing throughout the game. We just need to hope for people to stay lined up when I throw the samurai shot, which this is actually why I think it's really cool and unique that you can use custom teams in this game. The samurai shot, which is this. Boom. Oh, baby, a triple. We've gotten 2 triples so far. That's so cool. That is only accessible by creating custom teams. No other player in the entire game in the existing teams has the samurai shot. It is by far the best ground move in the game in the English version. There is like one extra move in the Japanese version that we don't have access to that is really good too, but as far as this version is concerned, this is where it's at. It's very powerful. It is fairly unlikely to be dodged and caught, especially caught, and it pierces, very importantly. You see, it's kind of similar. Nice dodge. It's similar to how the piercing shot works in the NES version. But unfortunately, unlike the NES version, we cannot guide the samurai shot through the air, and so it just automatically starts out going toward a set target, and again, if people just happen to walk away at the last moment, there's nothing I can do. We've got an interesting sequence going, so for from round 2 and into the final of the tournament, we get random teams. And because another triple to start! Oh, we've got the, oh baby, the triples. Luck right now just flowing. Chung Kai is the only one left already. Please don't do it to me. Oh, Kunios are going to Kunio. This is just, you know? You ever get that feeling when this is, It's happening right now. So we're in a stage where you actually jump really high. Every single stage in this game has unique qualities, and this one has a guy who just catches every single shot, as well as making me jump high. There we go. That's why the electro shot is actually a bit more likely to hit people than the samurai shot. The aerial shot that I'm using is the electro shot, and it is a homing shot. And so people can just stand there and stare at it the entire time, which means they're absolutely going to catch it. Like that guy just did twice. If they don't and they do anything else, then the electro shot will hit them. Unfortunately, we got bad luck by getting Neketsu High School to show up. They are one of the strongest teams that you can face in rounds 4 through 6. So rounds 2 and 3 have a pool of set teams that you can face, and rounds 4 through 6 have a different pool of stronger teams, and this is one of the tougher ones to face. They also have the ultimate Neketsu Burst ability, and so that's when you see the screen flash white. That's when they're activating their Neketsu Burst ability. The ultimate one, which Neketsu High School has, basically means that they're going to one-hit KO you with any shot if it just happens to hit you at all. And now they have the ability to activate it, so hopefully I can just take out Kunio with this electro shot and we don't have to see it. Very nice. That's a pretty good Neketsu High School. Now, I've been rambling this entire time. I want to leave it open for Threach if Threach has any messages that she can share.
I do have a question. Does Helgi show up in this version?
Good question. So actually, I do not know for sure. I think Helgi might show up. Was Helgi Iceland? I can't remember. Egypt is a really bad team.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so, but I don't know. I don't know if Helgi was there.
We can check earlier in the stream. I actually faced Iceland in round 2, so we can check to see if Helgi was there. In England, which we will not be able to see in this run, unfortunately, because they can only show up in rounds 2 and 3, there are a couple of nods to characters from the NES version. James, and I forget the other one. I remember James because James is turned into a pretty face guy in this version, and I love pretty face guy because he has a pretty face. Egypt has a lot of health and defense, and so they are another bad team to face in rounds 4 through 6. We're getting some bad luck in rounds 4 through 6 with which teams we are facing, but we're not getting bad luck in terms of how the rounds themselves are going. I could also freaking die at any time, even though this is the easiest difficulty mode, because I actually have set my team to be very, very weak defensively. You see my HP on all my characters is, even with a few level ups, very, very low, and our defense is also very low. And Abuto is the only one left. Very nice. So far, my opponents have been pretty tame. Get out of here. That is Egypt done. They take a decently long time, but so far, again, I have not been murdered. And, yeah, it could happen at any time. If I were playing hard mode and trying to do the legitimate and sweaty way to try to activate these special rounds at the end of the game, by going through hard mode without losing a single teammate, the quad hit! Boom! Tetris for Dylan. Are we gonna get a triple right afterward? Oh my, come on, please. Yes! Look at that 3-round Holland! Please donate, people. It's a good cause. You just saw one of the fastest rounds of all time in Super Dodgeball Brawlers.
We love a 3-round Holland.
We love a 3-round Holland. Everybody loves how fast Holland is. It's so realistic. I don't know what that means. By the way, here's a pretty face guy. We're facing Brazil. Oliveira is a pretty face guy. He's so pretty. But unfortunately, we have to kill him because this is a Kunio game. We are facing now the strongest. We're now into the round 7 and semifinals, which only gives you a pool of 3 random teams to face, 3 of the stronger teams in the game. So far, Brazil is cooperating. Knock on wood. Brazil and Italy, who can show up toward the end of the game, have decently low defense and HP, so they can go down quickly, but they also have a very high chance to dodge and catch. And also, I have a high chance to miss that super shot. I finally missed a super shot. I can just... Oh! My pretty face! You see, I gave Dylan pretty face, guys, pretty face. Because how could I not? I have the ability to give him a pretty face. Why would I not? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's focus here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, and he ducked. Okay, so I made a couple mistakes there, which is going to cost a lot of time, but fortunately, I'm still not, like, dying. Okay, there we go. I played it safe. I didn't know if he was gonna be dead with one more super shot, and so I wanted to get another piercing shot in to make sure I could have a chance to keep possession of the ball. And now here we go to the semifinals. We're not facing Germany. Okay, so we get the two teams in these two rounds that have the chance to go fastest. And by the way, here's another pretty face guy in Giuliano. This is incredible. That had a chance to be a quad hit. Unfortunately, it was caught because these guys, as you can see, have a high chance to catch and dodge. If everything goes in our favor, then this round can go so fast. But it's a Kunio game, and so you have to reset thousands of times for things to go in your favor. But this is a marathon run. We can just show off everything about the game, including all the pretty faces, apparently. Ow, I've been kicked in the butt, and now this is a stage where when you fall down, you take extra damage. Oh, whoops, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get hit in the back of the head, which is fine by me. When you fall down in the stage, you take extra damage. So if people kick me a ton, then that's actually going to be a problem. I'm gonna lose a ton of health. Like, all the enemy AI is pretty random. Nice double. I don't think Lorenzo is one hit away, so I'm gonna do another piercing shot. They have activated... Okay, he was one hit away. They activated their Neketsu burst called Super Catch Dodge. That's why the screen flashed white and they were flashing blue. I love the Super Catch Dodge ability because it basically, it bugs them out. So what they're catching and dodging is not enhanced. It makes them dodge the ability to catch. It makes it much less likely for them to catch. So if they activate that ability, it's very good for you. Now we're facing Team USA in the final. I just got a bug there, so my target got voided out because the person that I was going to throw my super shot at ran in front of me. And so that's just something that can happen in this game. And so I threw a regular shot, even though I got the correct timing. Team USA has the highest chance in the entire game up to this point to be able to catch and dodge your shots, so this could go forever. Also, they have... No, baby, a triple! In world record, this fight went incredibly well. I mean, most fights did, because the world record is actually fairly clean, but here's where things can get dangerous. Now they have their full Neketsu burst meter. The white flash could come at any time now. As soon as they get possession of the ball, they're going to activate it. And if they hit me with their shot, like, if they throw a piercing shot and they hit all four of us, it's an immediate loss. Like, that's how close we are to dying at any time in this game. There it is. And he decided to pass because he's interesting. He's the most interesting man in the world, and I am not because I'm bad at throwing super shots. But we're just 2 guys away from ending the easy mode category here, so time is coming up pretty soon. It could be 1 piercing shot away if I get a double. Time is on the last hit. Nope, that's not going to be a double. This could take anywhere from 5 more seconds to another minute, with just Kunio games being Kunio games. And nope. Give me that. Yeah, intercepted, baby. Time. That's easy mode. Easy mode is interesting because it affects the AI. Hard mode makes the AI more predictable, such that every single time they gain possession of the ball, they will always rush toward the center line and then throw a super shot. In easy mode, as soon as they gain possession of the ball, they can do like 5 other different things. So really quick, I'm just going to show you these celebrations. All the young men, all the tiny little young men are so happy. The one man is spinning endlessly, and that's impressive. He has excellent air awareness, but I'm going to reset and cut that short because we have some extra stuff to show off. Before I get started with that, anything you want to say, Threach?
There's so much that I want to say, but there's a specific reminder that I want to give to everyone in chat that we still want to raise money for the Stormy Ascent bonus showcase for Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. That is coming up next, and we need to raise $30 to make that happen. That's going to let our runner climb the Stormy Ascent, and that is the hardest level in the game. I want to see that. Do you want to see that?
I really, really want to see that. I want to see as much as possible in this marathon because everybody who is participating is so incredible. Except for me. No, that's okay. I'm not going to say things like that. Threach,
the runners?
Is super
oh
incredible.
My gosh.
Thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you everybody who is helping to put this marathon on and everything that everybody does at Steel City Speedsters. With that, I'm going to go ahead and launch into the extra stages showcase. There are just going to be two special things to show off. There is the... Thank you all for the GGs, by the way, in the chat. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching and supporting. There is going to be this first special match versus the Shadow team, our Shadow clones, which you can do a funny thing with in this game, because by making a custom team, they're based off of you. And so you saw that in easy mode, all of my characters were super low health and low defense. This is why. And then after that, we've got a very special match, the special match. But first, let's get into number one. Starting off the showcase in 3, 2, 1, start. So this is reminiscent of the final battle that you can get in 100% in the original Super Dodgeball for the NES. And yeah, you see their health, only barely higher than mine. And we got no hits there, which happens. And I love this theme. This is another Kunio game with incredible music. But yeah, that's 12 damage. They're already very close to done. And this is the hardest difficulty mode now, by the way. Two throws and they're done. Hardest difficulty mode. But because we have altered their own stats to be so low defensively by altering our own stats, we can just manipulate this fight into going super fast. It's very risky to do this normally, like in a full speedrun of hard mode, because basically if you get hit a single time by any enemies, you're dead. And then you have to restart. Oh no, he caught it. Oh, what am I gonna do? Get out of here. That is the first special match, everybody. On the hardest difficulty mode. Win! But all that lands us is the ability to get into the second special match. This one is truly very special. Here we go. Versus the Dodge Masters. I don't know how they're doing that by like they're voiding out all light. But it probably makes them better at Dodgeball. I can only assume that. Especially King Dodgeball, and we're going to see why soon. But for now, I'm just going to do my regular strategy. I'm going to hopefully try to get Queen, Bishop, and Knight off the stage as fast as possible. Because you see that King Dodgeball has, like, the maximum value of health that is possible in a video game. And so I'm going to need to focus on him soon in a very special way. But it's even worse than you think. Oh, because I'm really bad at the game, apparently. I could have done it there, but I'm played safe. Oh, no. Okay, his aerial shot is actually not scary at all. I'm actually... Is he gonna come here? No. Get out of here. That was an assertion of dominance, by the way. Okay, there's Queen. Okay, Queen is almost done. If I can get her off the stage now. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm just gonna pass the ball to King Dodgeball. Here, you can have it. Now get over here. Alright, now here's how you take his health down quickly, because he only takes 1 HP every single time. So, if punches and kicks don't really kill people in this game, but you can punch and kick, and it still deals damage until you have to deal the final blow. This is the fastest way to take out somebody who only takes 1 damage anyway. It's incredible. I love it so much. It's so much fun, it's so funny, and I'm doing it the safe way. The world record strategy... Threach actually read my mind. What I was going to... so I failed my joke here because I actually provided, like, serious commentary instead. What I was going to say was, what is everybody's favorite part of Dodgeball? Well, mine is punching people in the face.
Is it punching? Oh, good.
Exactly. So thank you for that, because you are smarter and funnier than me, which is not surprising because you're smarter and funnier than most people. But, by the way, King Dodgeball is down to 1 bar of health while I've been talking about being stupid. It does take me a long time to say things, but it doesn't take a long time. When you punch people in Dodgeball, you win. That is the final match you can play in the game. And that is how you can do it quickly. Fisticuffs is always the answer. Barf indeed. Yellsrake is always the center of attention. He's always in the center line because he's always the most important, even though I have him on the sidelines. From left to right, let's greet our heroes. Dylan, original character from when I was like 10. Ice Age 70. He's a real person and a longtime member of the Kunio-kun community. Shoutouts to Ice Age. Me! Can't you tell? Yellsrake! We're doing the same thing because we're best buds. A guy named Rail, because I named him Rail when I was 12 and I thought it sounded cool, and I'm not changing it because why would I? Will Bobsled! The world record holder of River City Ransom Novice. the main category. What a dude. Also incredible at every single XCOM game. And then Blaine, another original character. You get to just make all your Kunio OCs. Your Kunio OCs for short. And you get to just get personal best speedruns with them. That's so cool. You can choose any uniform color, any face style, any hairstyle. It's so robust. Like, so many Kunio games have the most amazing character customization options. It's a really fun game, a little weird and slow-paced and floaty compared to a lot of Super Dodgeball games. Thank you for the GG ball, Yelsrake. Exclamation point ball. I highly encourage people to pick up this game, and even if just to play it casually, but also to speedrun it, because it's really straightforward, it's really satisfying. If you get those samurai shots going and you get those triples and those quad hit Tetrises, it feels so good. But yeah, that was really fun. Thank you all so much for humoring me and watching and supporting, and I really hope you enjoyed all of that. I will be back later on in a few hours with more Kunio action in River City Ransom, which I did mention a few times, with the category that Will Bobsled is the world record holder of. Novice Mode, the main category, with Yelsrake on commentary. It just all keeps coming full circle. And please stay tuned. We're gonna get some Crash Bandicoot going in just a few minutes. It's gonna be amazing. The entire marathon is gonna be amazing, so stick around. Passing it off to Threach. Thank you all.
Thanks, Sei. Thanks for bringing us another Kunio-kun game. Thanks everyone for watching Highway to Help 2026 by the Steel City Speedstars.